So they can take $10,000 off of a truck. Granted, it's a conversion truck, so there's probably quite a bit of premium added into that. But that just says to me that these things are way overpriced, or they have such a big amount of profit built into them that they can take $10,000 off and they can still come out good. I mean, there's a lot of them. They have a whole row here. And let's take a look at this. The other one I looked at had quite a bit of add-ons. Where's the window sticker? It's a 23 Silverado. Actually, this one's not showing all the add-ons, but this truck originally, before the conversion package, was $63,000. And the Rocky Ridge conversion package is $32,480 add-on, giving this truck a price of $95,570. So I had a buddy that was looking at these. I don't think he was serious, but he was looking at one, I think it was about 2 years ago, and he said it was like 80 grand or 85 grand. So now they're about $15,000 more, you know, for the same truck. And I just wonder who's buying these things. I mean, and the other question is, what will a bank finance on these? Because, you know, the banks are starting to tighten up. They're going to look at these loan values, and I doubt they're looking at $95,000 is what they want to loan on these things. So to me, a customer's going to have to take, you know, put a decent amount of money down just to be able to buy this thing if they want it that bad. How's it going, YouTube? This is Chad. I'm brand new here. I appreciate those that have already watched some of my videos, or if this is your first time, think about hitting that like and subscribe button. I'll keep putting these videos out. And also in the comments, because I read the comments, let me know what you'd like to see, and I'll make that happen. I appreciate it. So right beside it, I have this 23 Silverado 1500 crew cab, four-wheel drive, has the Duramax in it. The original sticker on it was $58,045, and this also has the Rocky Ridge package, which was an add-on of $25,669, and they also added quite a bit of other fees. I'll show you these. Assist steps, premium, what was that, floor liners, custom wheel locks, environmental guard, which is basically paint sealant, you know, glorified wax, I can't talk, and window tint. I mean, just add-ons alone, $2,939. That says $62,879. That's before the Rocky Ridge package. This is actually giving a total of $85,609. So I'm looking at this 23 Silverado 1500 crew cab, four-wheel drive, and it has quite a bit of add-ons as well. I mean, it has assist steps, or just running boards really, paint sealant, wheel locks, and also window tint. I mean, it has an add-on of $2,583. It's quite a bit for what it is that they get. Because from the factory, the back windows, the back doors, and the very back glass, those are tinted from the factory. So they probably only paid 50 bucks, maybe $75 to have those two front windows tinted. And, you know, the paint protection, that's glorified wax. And, you know, what was the other thing? Oh, wheel locks, those aren't very expensive. And this just has basic, I mean, very basic running boards. So I can't see where the 2,800 and, what was it, 2,880 or $2,583 comes from. These Rocky Ridge packages, they look pretty good, but wow, they add a lot to the value, or not value, but the sticker price. And that Ford store I was at, they had a ton of these as well. And look at that. This one says $13,000 off. It says select vehicles, so I don't know if it's this specific vehicle. But yeah, I mean, they're taking it quite a bit off. This one, I don't know if you can see that. It has a price of $95,150 for a truck. I mean, you know, Z71, but yeah, I mean, who can afford these? Because nowadays with the interest rates the way they are, if you have a $60,000 vehicle, you're paying $1,000 a month, and you know, that's $30,000 more. So I just wonder who is their target market. I mean, if I bought a nice looking truck like that, I'm not using it for for work and tearing it up and doing that type of stuff. So I mean, these are usually just glorified, you know, trucks just to look good. I mean, not really a work truck, at least not in my opinion. Now here's a Z71 with a Charade package. I guess that's how you pronounce that. Not familiar with that conversion company, but for this one, get a deal. 18,605 for the conversion package. Original sticker was 64,390, so a little over 80,000 on this truck. Well, I walked to the other side of this Charade conversion package and saw this. It's up to 13,000 off. So you take off 13,000 off that 18,000 for the conversion package. I guess you only pay 5,000 for the conversion package. Look at all of these trucks. Yeah, I have to assume, you know, seeing it in my market at least, that Ram has just started doing incentives because, I mean, they're just stacked up with them. So I wonder how long before GM starts having to do incentives as well to move some of these 23s. Because, I mean, you know, I'm just looking around, everything is a 23 here. I know the GM, or, you know, the GM CEO said, oh, we're going to hold the value higher and produce less. But I think at some point, they're going to have to cave and lower these prices and get rid of these 23s. And also, just reading the comments in my other videos, people are outraged in all these excessive fees and dealer markups and just, you know, higher MSRPs in general. And I think the crowd's turning. I think people have had it with these dealers, and, you know, they're just like, hey, I'm not going to buy. I mean, if I have to buy something, fine, but, you know, people are outraged. I mean, just reading the comments, I can tell that, you know, I knew people were mad, but I didn't think they were that mad. But it's definitely clear that people have had it. So I found a 23 Escalade 4-wheel drive Platinum Edition. I haven't seen these on the lot a whole lot. I know for a long time the dealers were calling them used, even though they had 50 miles on them and they were already, you know, of course it came with a big market adjustment as well, because I guess either they had a buddy buy them and turn around and sell them right back to them, or put them in someone else's name. I'm not sure what was going on with that, but it was mysterious where you wouldn't see any brand new ones, but you could buy them if you paid 25 grand over sticker. But just look at the sticker. These things are pricey. This one's $114,200 plus a $18.95 destination charge. They don't have an addendum sticker, but I'm sure, you know, you get that $2,800 add-on for paint protection and other stuff that they were adding on all these other trucks. So I mean, that's quite a lot of money. So what would that be? 116, you know, around 118, 119 for a Cadillac Escalade. I mean, what are your thoughts? They don't have the best reputation for holding up, and definitely not holding their value. So I couldn't see you paying that much money and then a few years later it's worth half. I mean, you're gonna be buried in these things if you buy one. One refreshing thing is I haven't seen any market adjustments on these vehicles here. So I mean, that's a good thing, because they definitely have, but you know, they also have a lot of vehicles. So I don't see how some of the dealers could justify that if they're loaded up with vehicles as well. But this dealer in general, I mean, they've been good to me actually. I sold them a vehicle. I haven't bought anything from them, but I sold them a vehicle at the beginning of the pandemic, and actually gave me quite a bit more than other places were offering. So I can't really say a whole lot of bad things about them, but you know, just the vehicles themselves are definitely overpriced, but that's more of a manufacturer thing. So I have a 23 Blazer RS front wheel drive. I don't know about you, I look at these and I don't see Blazer. I mean, I'm older, so the older Blazers definitely looked a lot different. So when I see these, they don't say Blazer to me. But this one has a price of, I'll show you real quick, $48,435. I don't know if you can see that. This is a glare, but it doesn't have the add-ons, but I'm sure that they come with the vehicle as well. So I have a 23 Trailblazer front wheel drive RS edition here. This is a little teeny car, and for $27,535, I mean, it's a little cracker box. It reminds me of those little Jeep Compass, which are still overpriced as well. This one has some add-ons, I'll show you. The floor liners, premium cargo mat, wheel locks, paint sealant, and window tint. Just add-ons alone, $1,901, giving a grand total of $29,436. Does anyone look at this Chevrolet Equinox and think, that looks like the Pontiac Aztec? I mean, I don't know. I apologize if you have one of these, but I think they're hideous personally. But if you like them, you know, great. Here's a 23 front wheel drive RS Equinox. Let's see. Sticker price $30,700. I'm sure it has add-ons, but they're not on here. And once again, I apologize if you have one, but I just look at those and to me, it just says Pontiac Aztec, just redesigned a little bit. So here's a 23 Buick Encore GX Select front wheel drive. You know, a little small car. Motor has a 1.2 turbo, so a really small motor. The price on this one is $31,070. So I found a 2024 Silverado 2500 high country four-wheel drive. Has a Duramax. This was pricey. It got a price of $85,425 and not include add-ons. So I found a 2024 Silverado 2500 Crew Cab LT Edition four-wheel drive. I'll show you if you can see that. Sticker price $72,755. More $100,000 trucks. Not quite 100, but pretty close. I don't know if that $10,000 off applies to that, because of course there's little stipulation on the side. It says on select models and approved credit, but they have them stacked up. You know, I'd like to say thank you for those of you that have watched some of my videos already. You know, I knew people were outraged by the prices of these vehicles, but I didn't know to what extent. And it's clear people are furious with these dealers taking advantage of them, and you know, also the manufacturers just keep jacking up the MSRPs, even if a dealer is not adding a lot of addendums or, you know, just stupid market adjustments or whatever. But you know, it's very clear that the public is mad. And honestly, to be 100% honest, if people just quit buying for a while, the dealers don't have a choice but to lower the prices, because the manufacturer is going to lower them, because they have to move vehicles. No matter what they say, they have to move vehicles. They can't just sit on these lots and just rust. You know, we don't have rust in this area, but you know what I'm saying. They have to be moving vehicles at all times, or it's going to cost them a fortune. So when I go to a new car dealer, I actually like to walk the used car lot as well and see what people are trading in, or see what kind of inventory the dealer has, and see what that says about the market as well. You know, are they sitting on a bunch of high-end trade-ins? And, you know, are people trying to get out of these high-end cars and get something a little better priced, or, you know, a little more economical? But this dealer certainly has some high-end stuff. I mean, they got 3 Corvettes, you know, a ZL1 Camaro, Jaguar convertible, and a Bentley down in the end. So, you know, is that saying that some of these people are trying to get out of these higher-priced cars? And do they know something we don't? But I suspect, you know, the reckoning is coming. I think we're going to pay for all these high prices and high interest rates and everything, and people are just getting by. Here's a Cadillac Lyric. I guess it's Cadillac's EV car. It says it's not for sale, so I don't know what it's priced at, but kind of cool looking, I guess, for a little EV. For those of you still watching, I'd like to say thank you, and you know, I'll keep putting videos out. Just give me an idea what you'd like to see. I'll certainly make that happen. I appreciate it.